Back. So today we are trying another new to me brand. This is Gigis Custom Dips, not to be confused with Gigis Nail Co., two totally different companies. So she sent me a ton of goodies. I love that she includes this little pamphlet with removal and just nail prep and dip instructions. Everything you need to know about doing a dip powder mani is in this little pamphlet. She is a Canadian-based company, as you can see here. She reached out to me and wanted to send me her like anti-Valentine's Day colors, these ones right here. My very good, one of my besties, Miranda from Corgi's Wine and Nails, when she saw these colors, she was like, these are jewels, as you can see with the black hearts. And then she was super sweet and sent me these two teal toned dips as well. I was totally expecting just to get those two anti-Valentine's Day colors, and then when I got my package, I was so shocked and grateful with everything she sent me. She sent me this removal product here, so I'm excited to try that. She even sent me the little scrape off tool to go with it. She sent me one of her adorable 180 grit nail files. She sent me her precision tool, which is super pretty. I love the oil dipped color to it. And then she sent me all of her liquids. So I have the prep bond, which I do actually use that. She sent me the dip base, of course the activator, dip top coat, and then a brush saver. So she sent me all 5 of her liquids. But with the prep, I actually am really enjoying using those lately since I can't do gel anymore and I just do regular plastic full coverage tips. I like to do the prep before I apply my tips. So you will see me use that in a future video when I do my normal nail tip video for you guys. So I'm just going to get the dip base opened up really quick because I just like to see if it has a wiper insert in there. So I'm going to show you guys that it does. A wiper insert isn't a deal breaker for me, but I do just really appreciate when there is one in there just because it kind of helps you not get so much liquid on your brush. If you hear any snoring or grunting, this is what I have right next to me. You all know by now, for some reason, Chloe, well, she's snuggly all the time, but for some reason, whenever I have to do voiceovers or edits or just sit down and do any kind of work, that's when she wants to curl up next to me and be the loudest snorer ever. But that's okay, and I don't have the heart to move her. So I'm gonna do a really simple mani here just because whenever I'm trying out a brand new company, I don't want to go and do anything crazy that's gonna kind of alter my opinion on them because sometimes it can be user error. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this red on 4 of my fingers, and then I'm gonna do the glitter on just my ring. But let me know if you guys want to see another like anti-Valentine's Day mani, like with some nice designs and all that stuff. I know I did one last year. I think last year's was my favorite when I did the candy hearts, but instead of the sweet Valentine's Day blah blah blah, I had them say like, bite me. Do you guys remember that? I'll have to find it and put a picture in here for you. And I found it. This was my favorite. I lean more towards the anti-Valentine's Day type of looks. I mean, I'll do Valentine's Day manis because I know a bunch of you like to get Valentine's Day inspo, pretty much inspo for any holiday or season. So I do like to do a little bit of both, but when it comes to which one my favorite is, I definitely lean more towards the anti-Valentine's Day. One, because it gives me an excuse to wear black. Not like I need an excuse to, but I've just never been a huge, like, lovey-dovey Valentine's Day type of girl. Even when my husband was here, we never really celebrated Valentine's Day all that much. And then my husband's funeral ended up being on Valentine's Day. So, yeah, not really my jam anymore. So I love when companies do kind of these darker tones and, you know, just anti-Valentine's Day stuff. So I really, really love that Gigis sent me these, because wait till you guys see the glitter. It is so pretty, and I love that they're black hearts. It's just so different from, you know, the other heart glitter mixes that you see. So I'm going to let you guys watch. I'm going to finish up my second dip here, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've got my solid color done, and as you can see, it did stain just a bit, but that is kind of to be expected with most highly pigmented colors, especially a red. But you will see when I'm done my full mani, I'm going to wipe my whole hand down with some alcohol, and it's going to come right off. So for this glitter mix, I'm doing it a little bit different than how I do a traditional chunky glitter. So I applied my base. As you can see, I poured on the mix, and my second layer, instead of laying into the glitter, I'm actually going to pour it on a second time as well, just because these glitter pieces, since they are larger, you do have to work a little bit to get them, you know, to be flat on your nail. Sometimes the larger pieces, and it has nothing to do with the brand, it's just larger pieces because of how our nails are curved. It just takes a little bit of work to get them flatter. Plus, I just wanted to have just one layer of the black hearts just on top, so I'm going to individually place those after I just pour over my second layer here. As far as the liquids go, I actually really love them. I put them up on my nail shelf, and definitely am going to be adding these into rotation when I do my manis. I was actually quite surprised at how much I liked these liquids. They're really nice and thin. They don't run. You get the perfect amount of liquid on your brush without having anything kind of pull down as I'm applying it, which I've had that happen with some liquids before. All right, so I've done my second pour over of this really pretty glitter mix. It's kind of like a mix of a like rose gold and black glitters, and then of course the black hearts is mixed in there as well. I really love that the black hearts are all different sizes, so you have a small, medium, and a larger size heart. So I am going to move these around. I went ahead and poured some of the dip into my Controlled Chaos plate from Chaos Concepts. I love this tool because it's nice and flexible, so when you're done, you can easily just pour your dip right back into your jar. But I love using this when I want to do an individual glitter placement, just because you can pour the dip in there, and I don't know if it's the material of the Controlled Chaos or what it is, but it just separates the, you know, the chunky glitters from the fine glitters so easily. So I'm just going to let you guys watch. I'm just going to place a few of these black hearts onto my nail. I did apply some base, but I'm going to let you guys watch for a second, and I will be right back. Alright, so I got my glitters placed, and just in case you've never seen or heard of the Controlled Chaos, I wanted to just include me pouring it back into the jar for you so you could really see just how flexible it is. And it does have a little spout on it that makes it even easier to pour. So now, since my nail still has some wet base on it because I didn't jam pack my nail with those glitter hearts, I just dip into my clear, and then I can much more easily press them down. I went ahead and brushed that off, and now I'm just going to do my base and then dip into my clear to fully encapsulate all of those glitters. So when I dipped into the clear the first time, I did it, one, just because my nail was still wet, and two, it'll help kind of fill in these spaces between the hearts. And when I'm doing my base on my nail to encapsulate, you'll see I kind of spend more time in certain areas, mainly around the larger hearts, so that I can get them filled in as well. And I will say that after I filed and buffed, I only did one dip of clear, but after I filed and buffed, they're perfectly nice and flat, so they're not super thick to where they're going to stick up, but they do definitely need to be encapsulated in clear, because you definitely don't want to file and buff into those beautiful black hearts. So I'm going to go ahead, activate. I'm going to show you guys just me wiping my hand down with alcohol just to prove that the staining does instantly go away with just, you know, washing your hands. Then I'm going to file and buff, and I'll be right back to do the top coat. Alright, so my nails are all filed and buffed, so I'm going to go in, do dip top coat the way I normally would. I'm going to do my activator, give it 30-ish seconds, and then I'm just going to wipe it down with some alcohol and then dry it off with paper towel and go in with my top coat. I have no negative comments to say about this top coat. It was so nice and shiny. It dried super, super fast, which you guys will see here in just a minute or two. But I wanted to ask, because I feel like I've done medium, long-ish nails for quite some time. I wanted to see what you guys like more of. Do you like the longer nails? Would you like to see me kind of cut them down a little bit shorter and do some short nail videos for you guys? So just let me know what you guys would like to see. So I'm just doing my swipe with my alcohol, and then I'm going to dry it off, like I said, with just paper towel. And then I'm going to get into my top coat here in just a second. Alright, so I've got my nails all wiped off. I wanted to just kind of show off this ring really quick. You all know I lost my 11-year-old border collie 2 months ago. I actually found this website that you can upload a picture of like their paw print or their nose print, and they will engrave it in a piece of jewelry, so you can get like a ring or a necklace or a bracelet. And that is my fur baby's actual paw print. So I just wanted to share that because I know you guys love the animals like I do. And I just think that idea is like super, super sweet. I feel like I can just carry him around with me all the time now. So I'm just going in, doing my first layer of top coat. Then I'm going to immediately go in and do my second layer. So I'm going to let you guys watch as I get the top coat all done and applied, and I'll be right back. All right, so my dip top coat is all nice and dry. Just look at the shine on this dip top coat. It is so good. It literally reminds me of the shine on a gel top coat. Like it's pretty damn close. So I'm just gonna go in with my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil as per usual. And you guys will have to let me know what you think of this mani. I'm also curious to know if you are more team Valentine's Day nails or team Anti-Valentines Day. Just for fun, I'm curious which kind of looks you prefer. I just also wanted to thank Gigis Custom Dips for spoiling me with all these goodies so that I could share with you guys today. I loved all of them, so definitely check them out if you have not yet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye, guys.